Hello and welcome to session 7, How to Vote. In this session, we'll be exploring how you vote on election day. Remember, the general election is on Thursday the 4th of July, not long now. Here's a quick video on how to vote in England before we get into more detail. Where can I vote? To vote, you need to visit your local polling station to cast your ballot. Your polling station will be written on your poll card that you will have received in the post. Your polling station is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. to give people a great opportunity to be able to vote. If you're not sure where your local polling station is, scan this QR code now. Now in UK elections, you will need to bring voter ID to prove your identity. This is designed to stop election fraud. This is the first time voter ID has been required in the general election. The most common types of ID that are accepted are a UK passport or driving licence and also a provisional licence. You only need to show one form of ID, and it doesn't matter if your passport or driving licence has expired, as long as it's the original and has a clear photo of you that still looks like you. If you don't have a passport, driving licence or provisional licence, you can also bring any identity card which contains a photo and that has the proof of age standard scheme hologram, which is also known as the PASS logo. Remember, as this is the first time voter ID has been used in the UK for general elections, you might need to remind your friends and family because they will have never had to bring voter ID for a general election before. If you don't bring voter ID, you'll be turned away and asked to go home, find your ID and return. If you don't have any photo ID, as we've mentioned in earlier sessions, you can apply for a free voter ID document, which is known as a voter authority certificate. If you've already registered to vote, then you can apply for one. The deadline to apply is 5 o'clock on Wednesday the 26th of June. To apply for one of these free certificates, scan this QR code now. As also previously mentioned in earlier sessions, you can apply for a free ID card. You can get a citizen card for free leading up to the general election if you use the code DEMOCRACY at the checkout. Normally there is a cost. The citizen card is useful as this is an accepted form of voter ID. It's often recognised by retailers, the police and online. So why not apply for one? Please scan the QR code now, but remember there is usually a cost to this, so use DEMOCRACY at the checkout to get it for free. Okay, how to vote in person. The vast majority of voters will vote in person. Before you set off, make sure you've got your photo ID with you. You can take your polling card with you to help you know exactly where your polling station is, and it can help speed up the registration process on the day, but if you can't find it, don't worry. When you arrive at your local polling station, which will be very close to where you live, there will be polling station staff there ready to help you. When you arrive, you need to give the staff there your name and ID and your poll card if you have it. The staff will then check your name and ID against the register and tick you off. They will then give you a ballot paper listing the candidates you can vote for in your constituency in the general election. Okay, you're now holding your ballot paper. This is the exciting part. You can take your ballot into what's called a polling booth so that you can cast your vote in secret. The secret ballot is very important and private to you. You can vote for whoever you wish, and you do not need to tell anyone, and you should not feel pressured or forced by others to vote for other people. Read the instructions on the ballot paper carefully and complete your ballot paper using the pencil provided. You can use your own pen or pencil if you want to. Don't write anything else on the paper or your vote might not be counted. On the ballot, you need to put a cross for your chosen candidate. You must only use a cross. Make this clear. Do not use a tick and do not write anything else on the paper, otherwise your vote may not be counted. Once you've drawn your cross by your chosen candidate, fold your completed ballot paper and pop it in the ballot box. Enjoy the thrill of voting. If, though, you realise you've made a mistake, don't panic. You can ask the polling station staff for a replacement ballot paper and fill it in again. If you have any other queries at the time, please ask the polling station staff, who will be more than happy to help you. When you're there, if you're not sure what to do or need any other assistance, then just ask the staff at the polling station, who will be more than happy to help you, whatever additional needs you may have. Take care using your phone at the polling station. You can take your phone into the polling booth to use it as a magnifier or for a text-to-speech app if English is an additional language. You can also use the phone torch to improve lighting. But you are not allowed to take any photos inside the polling station. This is because it is a secret ballot and your vote must be secret. You're very welcome to take photos outside the polling station and share them on social media, etc., to encourage your friends and family to vote, though. Okay, time for an activity. Let's make a voting plan. Sometimes, when you're busy, it can be hard to find the time to vote, so it's time to get organised. Have a think what you're doing on a typical Thursday and make a plan for how you are going to fit in voting. Remember, the polling station is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m, so first job, where? Look up where your polling station is. What time are you going to go to your polling station? Remember, you can choose any time between 7 and 10 p.m. What are you going to take as your ID? Have you decided on taking a passport, driving licence, pass card? And finally, who are you going to go with? Are you going solo, or are you going to take friends and family? Don't forget to add this important day to your calendar or planner so you don't forget, because remember, your vote is important. Now you are ready to vote. These sessions should have given you some information about the upcoming general election and helped you make an informed decision about who to vote for. You can find out the results of the general election by checking the BBC News website the day after the election, which will be Friday the 5th of July. Results are usually declared a day or two after the election, as the results are often counted throughout the night. Different constituencies will be announced at different times, depending on how many people voted and how quick the counters are. Thank you for taking part in session 7. In the next and final session, we will be analysing the general election results. Enjoy casting your vote and see you soon.